Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circles before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And, guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Kings, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Rondo in at the point. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And Ace kicks to McLemore. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson misses. Rudy Gay on the wing. Covered by Barnes. It's tipped. Gay dishes to Cousins. Kicks it out to Gay. A three-pointer is right on target. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
On the wing, Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got 6 points.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here's Rondo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over to the wing. McLemore, the pass to Ace. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here's Curry. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. The Kings trailing.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Then for the Kings, Caspi comes in for Quincy Ace. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Curry can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, trying for it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. Different look here for the Warriors. Mazili's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And Curry subbed in for McLemore. It's taken away by Collison. Pushing it up. And the rejection by Ezeli. Here's Collison. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barbosa's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Sacramento. And, of course, the Warriors. They're tied right now. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Rush kicks to Spates. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, Sacramento, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up here. 2nd in steals, 7th in assists, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Curry. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Costa Koufos. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Livingston. And he banks in the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Collison dishes to Casper. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Livingston passes to Rush. The dish to Livingston. Sacramento grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Put your hands together.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Into the lineup for the Kings.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Seth Curry.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Sacramento making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's Rondo. Gay outside. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. The Kings need to get off a shot here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And Rondo drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
The drive by Thompson. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Klay Thompson.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Rondo. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Gay. Back to Curry. Great D that time from Iguodala.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Curry, here we go. Green kicks to Thompson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's a screen. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. Goes up. Misses from close range. And the Kings pushing it up now. Rondo's running.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Here's Curry, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Gay can't hit.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
And here's Rondo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And McLemore slams it in.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Curry's shot is off.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Feeds to Kufis. It's stolen by Bogut. Pull up Shea. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Barbosa's got his second bucket tonight. Curry against Rondo. Gay outside. No good from outside.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Quincy Acy's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Thompson from long range. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Quincy Acy out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Now here's Rondo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Kings lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing.
Now here's Gay. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Acy's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the rejection by Cousins. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. McLemore dishes to Rondo. At the top of the key, Cousins. Acy down low, guarded by Green. They get it again.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Curry comes in for Rajon Rondo.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Screen by Cousins. Cauley Stein kicks to Cousins. McLemore. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Kings lead by 6. And Spates gets it to go. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's Curry with the drive. And the shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he wouldn't.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Ezeli's checked in for Maurice Spates. Sacramento also making some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Cousins. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for McLemore. Curry passes to Bellinelli. Back to Curry. The tray. Curry with another miss.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Kings leading now by 6. Outside Collison. Outside for Curry. From downtown. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 7th in scoring, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Yeah, and you talk about their points per game. Definitely not elite, but in the upper echelon. And when you play good defense, sometimes that's enough. The fans love the top scoring teams, but really it's all about balance.
Here's Collison. Plenty of space.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Curry attacking. Knocked away. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead. Up 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors trail by 7. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Rondo. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. The drive by Rondo. Green with the block. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Kings.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Rondo. On deep, Gay cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Curry's checked in. The drive by Thompson. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Rondo kicks to Gay. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson outside. The shot. Bullseye.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Screen by Cousins. It's tipped. It's Gay on the way. Passes it to Ace. Banked in off the glass.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now Thompson following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Now here's Rondo. It's stolen by Green. Thompson again. It's Rondo. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Rondo. And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Sacramento making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Rondo passes to Cousins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's Curry with the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Three-pointer. No good from Gay.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. McLemore dishes to Cousins. And it's sent back by Bogut. Thompson for three. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Gay with it. Now Green defending.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep. Nails the triple. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Curry passes to Thompson. And the Kings pushing it up now. Yes!
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Money!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Jacks up a three. Off target from downtown. To the inside. Gay.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're losing by 4. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson from long range. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in and standing by for the post.